guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am building a house in the world of Oasis Springs, and this is actually just a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. However, it does have a loft space upstairs that you could turn into a secondary bedroom if you'd like to, and this house comes in at $55,034 simoleons, so you know, it's not that cheap. I originally had this idea that not only would this have come out yesterday on Valentine's Day, it would have been a starter home and base game only as like a, here's this thing that everyone can use. And it didn't go to plan in a couple of different ways. Well, today is no longer Valentine's Day. Is, one of them. The other one is, it's $55K. That is very much not a starter home, but it is still base game. So I got something going there. I just really wanted to build a base game house. I was trying to think of like ideas for Valentine's Day that I could post on the channel. And I feel like I always build some sort of like honeymoon retreat or something like that. And I didn't want to do it again. So I was like, you know what? Instead of doing something for your Sims to have a romantic vacation or something, why don't I just do something to be like, hey guys, everyone can use this. Like something kind like that. I don't know. That's where my brain was at. I just didn't get it done in time because I have really bad anxiety, and so that happened. However, I'm really happy with how this house came out. I think it's pretty cute in the end, and I figured I could share it any day of the week anyway because you don't need Valentine's Day to tell people that you care about them and you love them and you appreciate them, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here and being part of our little YouTube community. So anyway, just doing some landscaping now. This is the general shape of the house. It's an interesting one. I feel like there's kind of some empty space inside. Sometimes that happens with base game homes for me. I don't know how to fill all the space. I feel like sometimes it's a little frustrating, the lack of items, but at the same time, it's a nice challenge, and I really like doing base game homes. So I don't know. It's definitely conflicting. But using a mixture of landscaping from the just regular catalog and also some from Show Live Edit Objects. I tried to use these like weird stone pieces on the fence, but I got rid of them in the end. I was trying to experiment a little bit. I tend to do that with base game homes, but I don't think this one's too experimental. It's pretty simple. But I do change the outside color so many times. For a while, it's going to be blue. We're going to get to that shortly. But then at the last minute, I change it to brown. So yeah, it's going to stay this blue for a good portion of this build. But in the last like 2 seconds of this speed build, it'll turn brown because I think that looks a little bit better. Just adding a fence over on the left side and then a couple of little rocks connecting the driveway to the main entrance path, getting some more landscaping going on in here. I really liked these flowers with the purple and the yellow. Getting some more windows, painting some more of the house that lovely blue color that I get rid of. I really want to make it work. I feel like I'm always trying to make base game houses on the exterior not look base game somehow and use some things I don't use as often. And then I end up defaulting to things that I use too often, and you get a house that's in what I would call a Tanya color scheme of brown, black, and white, and gray. So that's definitely what this build is. But I hope you guys like it. And of course, you can change the swatches of anything if you download this, make it more to the style of your Sims, renovate it in any way you want, add more bedrooms, all that sort of stuff. Change whatever you'd like. And if you would like to download this build, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and I will have all of that information in the description down below. But the kitchen is coming together now, and I really love how it came out. It's very black and white. We're going to be adding some subway tiles behind the appliances. We have that beautiful blue wall over by the windows, just getting a couple of accessories around the space. And I just think it came out really cute and cozy and fit nicely in that little nook. But this is going to be the dining room. I feel like I never build houses that have their own separate formal dining room, so that was definitely an exciting change in this space. And then upstairs we're just getting a little fence up here, but that ends up being an art studio. But like I said, that's a part that you could definitely renovate into another bedroom or into whatever kind of skill building room you need. There's so many large skill items in The Sims 4, like that could be your cupcake machine room, definitely. But this is that formal dining room. We went over it very quickly before we move into the only bedroom in this space. which is on the main floor. But I think it came out really cute. I start with this bed, but I switch it out later for a different one. And we end up having a couple of photos up here that are from the the microscope? The telescope. I don't know, one of the base game items you can take pictures with. We have that, and then this bed. I didn't even know we had this swatch of this bed, and I really like it. I'm very happy with how this particular bedroom came out. Having the beautiful plant over there, a nice lamp, some curtains. Should be getting a bookcase as well as a dresser up in this space. And that's most of what's going to be here. We're going to add a mirror above here and a couple of accessories. I believe we end up getting a clock, the little artist hand that's just like the little hand being like, hi. And like some lotions and stuff. Nothing too complicated. I just wanted it to have a little bit of clutter so it wasn't completely empty. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this space. I just wanted to have a couple of like artistic things in here because I knew I was going to make upstairs into that art studio. And then we're working on the bathroom. It's simple. It has a shower, it has a sink, and it has a toilet. There's no tub in this house, so if you wanted to have a cat or a dog or a toddler, good luck. Although I believe they updated it so you can bathe toddlers in sinks. And if that's the case, that's good to know because I'm always like, oh, I'm building a tiny house, but I want it to have a toddler in it, and now I have to fit a tub, and I don't want to do that. So, I should keep that in mind. But I don't know if everyone knows that you can bathe them in sinks. And I know when they first added that, people were speculating because it could be because we're getting a future baby update and having toddlers bathed in sinks and babies bathed in sinks. I don't know. I really want babies in The Sims. But anyway, I know we have them, but they're objects. Adding the living space now, just, some simple couches and chairs, a little table in the middle. I end up using this one, which is an outdoor table. I just thought it looked a little bit nicer for what I was going for, getting some paintings. I think the living room is definitely the most simple room in the house, but I didn't really know what else to put in it. I feel like a lot of the items I would typically want to put in here are from packs. So it's real simple, but it's pretty spacious. You could definitely renovate it, add some cool stuff in there, and you'd be all good. But just adding a coat rack and a place to put your shoes by the back door. And then we should be heading upstairs into our little art studio. So I end up just getting some curtains over here, getting an easel, which ends up facing towards the middle of the room. I know it's not now, but there it is. Getting the artist table to put next to it, and then I end up having just like this vase in the middle of the room as like a reference to paint. I thought that could be a fun one to practice on. Some built-in storage, some more curtains. We should be getting some canvases over in the corner as well. And like some sketches and stuff on the walls. I just wanted it to look like it's a working space, but I didn't want it too complicated either. I wanted this to look like you could easily get rid of this and have this as literally in any skill building area. It could be an office. This could be a nice office, like the lofted space. I feel like if you had it as a bedroom, though, you might want to have like a door up there so it's a little bit more private, maybe. But that's up to you guys if you do decide to download this house. But outside, just adding a barbecue and then a table and chairs as well, so you can enjoy some outdoor food and relaxation in the beautiful world of Oasis Springs. Some terrain paints and a little bit more landscaping, which I love landscaping. It's one of my favorite things. And then that'll pretty much be it, and we'll be heading on into screenshots. Just getting a couple more flowers here. And this cute palm tree, I love that one. It's from Show Live Edit Objects, and it's just so cute. Oh yeah, I also got some planters. So if you want to grow some stuff, you're all good. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.